What's going on, everybody? This is Andrew Jacob Brown with Confound Productions, and in this video we're going to talk about the miracle journey behind the After series, Season 1. So let's get into it. Before It Happened is a feature film, a tiny micro-budget film that inspired the series After. A film that nobody wanted to take a chance on. We pitched it to a particular faith-based studio and they were very interested. We had a meeting, they asked to follow up, and when we did, they ghosted us for a year. But God had a better plan, and it was distributed by the Cristiano Film Group and then went viral on YouTube, which led to the idea we have an audience for this. So I began creating a pitch for a story idea that would continue after the movie Before It Happened. See what I did there? And then I pitched it to another faith-based company, which I'll remain unnamed, and they did a full review and pretty much told us that there was no market for this, that they didn't believe in the biblical end times doctrine about the tribulation period and the rapture of the church, and that God wouldn't do this. And I am paraphrasing because the real wording was more harsh. So then I proceeded to do what I've always done, like I've done with all my other 6 feature films, which is raise money for the series. And so I set off on a journey. And because I already had an 8-episode Season 1 already written, I got a handful of people interested in partnering with me, bringing with them all sorts of ideas of their own. And one of those ideas was to pitch to a third faith-based company, and again, they'll remain unnamed. And we did, and the response was, "Our main focus here is to provide our audience with content that doesn't instill fear, but is more uplifting and gives people hope." They've missed the whole point. There were other executives along the way that wanted to change the script, had their own ideas, but eventually I had to take a step back and go back to square one, which was raise money on my own. No production companies, no industry executives. The Lord had specifically told me and laid it on my heart that I needed to create After myself. He had given me the skills with 18 years experience. God said, trust me and go for it. And I did. And it was hard. But we ended up getting 4 or 5 private investors, which will remain anonymous, who gave graciously and helped us greenlit the series. Then there was cast and crew, and we had hundreds of actors who submitted, and we faced many challenges trying to find certain actors that looked like characters that were related. And we had to find actors that were willing to make sacrifices for the budget that we were working with. And in the end, we were blessed with a cast and crew from 10 different states that signed on to the After series. And we had many actors who submitted, who wanted more pay, couldn't travel to set, and we understood why they couldn't commit. But again, God knew what he was doing, and he brought us the right actors for the job. And all through this process, I kept saying that it felt like the story of Gideon, where God took 32,000 men and whittled it down to 300 to fight the 135,000 Midianite army. And why did God do that? Well, because I believe he wanted to create a bigger miracle, which is what I believe he's trying to do with the After series. And so we began filming the first week of January, and then we shot off and on until March. And during that time, I got the privilege of working with some of the greatest people. Say hello, here we go. We all laughed. We all shared stories, ate meals together, went on walks, read scripts, read lines. Had the time of our lives. The After series really brought us all together. We had an absolute blast. Relationships were formed, hearts were moved, and a story came to life. And if you're watching this and you want to help, there are a couple things that you can do. Subscribe to our After series YouTube channel. We're working hard at building up the channel to provide information about the series and free episodes once the series is released. We are looking to distribute the After series to a significant TV network or SVOD channel. If you are someone who has a connection and would be willing to meet with me, then please reach out to confoundproductions@yahoo.com. We are very confident that this series will be a great opportunity and blessing for the right distributor that sees the vision. Continue to pray. It doesn't hurt. Hopefully this Miracle Journey inspires you guys out there that may have a story that you want to tell. Or maybe you have a goal or accomplishment that you want to achieve, and this inspires you. I just wanted to be a man of the truth. Like, this is how hard it is to do something that you want to do in this creative space and something that you believe in. Keep going. Don't quit. Persevere. And that's the Miracle Journey Behind the After series. Please continue to follow along. Stay tuned for more updates and related videos. And until I see you in the next video, thank you and God bless you.